During the Second World War, many people from Moscow evacuated to Samara. Despite the hardships of war, people still found time to play football. And in 1942, PFC Krylia Sovetov was formed. The club is one of the oldest in Russia and won the Soviet First Division 5 times before the breakup of the USSR in 1991. Since then, their best league finish has been third, which they achieved in 2004. In subsequent years, they've failed to reach such heights, and in 2014, the club found themselves relegated for the first time.
It was bad. The club was in a horrible situation, economically and psychologically, and we were also badly staffed.
It was more of a shock to be relegated than promoted.
The club persuaded the 1986 FIFA World Cup semi-finalist and former Belgium and Anderlecht coach Frank Vercauteren to take over. Under his guidance, Krylia won the second division title, returning to the top flight.
The most important things I had to change was the way of thinking and the way of playing. They were thinking rather negative, always looking for guilty people. Never looking for solutions, a lot complaining, staying in comfort sometimes and putting all the responsibility to the other ones, making no choices, just waiting that the coach was going to say or tell them what they had to do.
Getting back into the Premier League was the main objective for this club. And to do that, a lot of hard work went into being promoted. And of course, the fact that the club now plays in the Premier League is thanks to everyone's efforts.
They were great emotions after the last game of the season. Holding the cup above our heads, getting our medals, and winning promotion back to the Premier League.
Krylia are one of the best supported clubs in Russia, and evidence of this is everywhere in the city.
The game is played everywhere in Samara. It's popular at all levels. There are many football fields, grassroots teams, children's sports schools. The problem is that until recently, we didn't have good infrastructure. We didn't have synthetic pitches. And so we didn't have the possibility to train. Now, this has changed significantly.
No club from outside Moscow has played more games in the Russian Premier League than the Samara-based outfit. They can also boast 3 European campaigns in the last 15 years. Looking to build on last season's success, the club signed a total of 8 new players for the current campaign.
I think this season expectations are that we have what I should call an easy season. That means not thinking immediately to Europe or being third or fourth, but also not being in the last of the ranking. So being in the middle of the ranking, I think, should be a realistic target for Krylia.
We're progressing, we're moving forward, but under no circumstances should we stop and be complacent. Of course, we try to go into each game with one aim, and that's to win. We'll just have to see at the end of the season where we finish. It will be a big test for us.
Samara has always been a football city. If you look back at our history during the 2000s, we had the highest stadium attendance in Europe. We were always sold out, and that's when the team finished third in the league. Now we're just rebuilding the team. It's just the beginning of the road. Our task is to bring the fans back to the stadium, bring back success and victory to the region, and bring back the name of Krylia Sovetov.
The name Krylia Sovetov means wings of the Soviets. Back where they belong, Krylia aim to fly as high as they can this season.